well. So we kind of moved back into a part about the panel now, and this is something I've been pushing for quite a few years, right? Supporting info, right? Why is it important for finalists? And this doesn't always refer to the players because their histories are well known, but things like the supporting agencies and other things we've had during the year. Why is it important for finalists to submit portfolios? And which categories is this so essential for? Skyler, I know we've been talking about it, and I'm sure in the creative side as well, you need to look at portfolios.
100%. Because you're like, you as the person, the individual, the finalist, you're embedded in your work all the time. So you think other people are seeing it as much as you are, and they could be clueless on it, right? So it's the only way for us to see what's going on, and that's like, for us last year, I remember we crammed out a video because I knew I couldn't talk about it. Like what type of dude would I be going in there saying like, oh yeah, this is what all we've done, so you gotta show people. And I think the best way to do that is through literally just, hey, put it all out there. I love the way that the cosplay section did, actually. Cosplay did a great job showcasing a lot of their work, right? Mind you, didn't know who actually made the outfits and who didn't, right? Had that issue, but at the same time, just seeing the end result was beautiful, mainly towards photography, right? Like, and if there's no events, throw some product photography on there. Throw some, like, I don't care if you're taking photos outside with your mom, like walking the dog or whatever. Just throw something on there for us to see, like, what you're doing in the space, because that's the biggest thing is a lot of people last year, one thing that bothered me on the creative side is they would get these nominations, but there wouldn't be the time put in. So it was hard for us. We had to go look and scour the internet for anything we could to find just any projects or information. And some people lean too heavy on one body of work as well. I think you really got to showcase your variety, right? Showcase that you do more than just that one thing if you have more than that one thing. So.
No, 100%. I couldn't agree with you more. It's something I've pushed for quite a year because we've had things, various award categories like, supporting agency of the year, and we've had hardware provider of the year and all these other brands that come in, and we're sitting there, and as a panel, we're all pretty knowledgeable. We're like, well, I actually saw Intel do X, Y, and Z at this event, and I'm sitting there going, well, we can all kind of guess with the way we've interacted with them, but we all are in verticals, right? Esports is not just one thing; it is many. So for a lot of the time, you're sitting there, go, well, how much have they contributed during the year? And if you're asking this for a company you probably aren't involved with, right, that people aren't on the panel, then you're going to need to put that stuff forward. And this year I actually took a hard line with it, and I'm probably one of the harshest on the panel for it. So if you don't like it, you can blame me. I'm perfectly happy with that. And I said, I don't ever feel comfortable voting for a company or anybody who needs to submit a portfolio that doesn't want to put in the effort to help us along and give us a reason to vote for them, right? Because it's all well and good saying, oh, do your research. Well, I can reach your website blurb, but I don't actually know what you've done, because anybody can write a fancy blurb on a website or put out a smarmy press release. I didn't know the hard facts that go into some of these categories to accurately judge them properly. And it's one of the things that I do feel is incredibly essential and becoming more and more essential. Bear in mind, the panel members we've brought in, right? We have a creative panel for this very reason, to help decide the creative. We've brought in the mobile side. We've brought in EE helping with our fighting game. Carl does the Dota, right? Like, there is a lot that we bring in to try and do as much expert knowledge as possible. But it isn't always plausible have an expert unless we have members of that company, and then that becomes a conflict of interest, and it's a bit weird. So supporting info is a very important thing. So that's my little rant on that.